think I am. I'm trying out a different phone to go live with, so I hope that everything will work out good. And we'll just see. I think the image is sharper and better. I hope so. I'll just set everything up and wait for you guys to get the notification. And apparently there are ads on it, as I can see right now, so some of you might have to wait before you get on the reading. Alright, that looks good. I just say it so myself. I am actually streaming through Wi-Fi right now, and I don't know why I had the idea, you know, during Mercury retrograde to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try something new, technical wise. So if I all of a sudden go offline and everything, I will try and come online again, you know, with my different situation that doesn't go through the Wi-Fi. So just holding in there. Hi Archie girl, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Hope you all are enjoying your Sunday so far. I knew there was something happening. This is not supposed to be in here. Feel that. Alright. Hey Melody, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know, Archie girl. I hope that it's gonna stay this stable. Thank you. Yes, it does look better. If you can get used to something, you know, I think it's the same thing when you like need glasses and then you finally get them and you're like, oh, oh wow, did I get a new TV now? I remember when my grandmother got her eye operation, and after that her, you know, her ability to see was much better, and she was like convincing us that she had a new TV because, you know, she thought it was a new one because apparently it was so bright. It was so sharp. That was funny. And now, you know, now I realize like, oh, maybe, you know, the other one was a little bit outdated. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Melody, sorry. So good to hear. I'm sensing a little bit of up and down energy in the collective. And I feel like because we're right at the end of Venus retrograde, a lot of people might have this last straw, you know, like we sometimes have with Scorpio season, you know, you get at the end of the tail. And I don't know, I feel just a lot of doubts going back and forth, but I do feel that that sense of clarity and openness is gonna come, regardless if that is in your personal experience or it's at a grander scale with the, you know, the world at a grander scale, the rules and regulations and things like that. I feel something is coming up, and it will be good. It will be good. It's not necessarily something negative, but it's about clarity, having the answers, know what you can work with, having some security, and yeah, I just feel that coming in. So we're at the end. We're almost at the end, in like a good way. So this is something I'm just channeling. It's been very heightened actually, and I also feel that new people are joining my team for some reason, like because the communication is starting to get different lately. Last 2 weeks I've been just channeling differently, and it's becoming more and more intense, so I'm totally here for it. Definitely, especially after my 2021, I was a little confused, um, in like a good way, in like a seeker way. And now I'm finally getting some answers. I'm finally getting some visions and some clarity about that. So I'm definitely sensing a change. It's like really good though. It's good. That's why I wanted to be here tonight. Or for me it's tonight. For you probably afternoon. Oh, you must be feeling it. Must be feeling it. Especially, you know, with the North Node just moving in your rising sign, your first house energy. That's good. And we have Pisces, you know, well, Jupiter moved into Pisces. We'll be there for a little bit. So a lot of new, 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 and more new. Or like the old new. Something authentic. Alright, so for people who are tuning in right now, I am starting off with the pick a card reading. I always do a pick a card reading for a collective when I'm doing my lives. So I'm also available for personal readings just in case someone need one tonight. I have a list and it's open still, so the information on how to get a reading from me is in the description box, but I'm first gonna focus on all of you guys in the collective and especially the people who will watch this afterwards. And yes, so I'm going to use 2 different decks today. Here we go. I always love the messages that come from these cards. Oh, I didn't notice. It is a little bit more zoomed in, so I'm going to put it down a little bit so we actually have some view on my cards. And what else? Let's add a tarot card to that. Alright, for everyone who's just tuning in, I'm about to begin with the pick a card reading, so you guys are right on time. And I am available for personal readings tonight, so the information is in the description box about that. Thank you. I always like, the likes always help. It's just something new. It's these people that show up. I don't understand it. But it's been happening every single life, but oh well. Don't give it any of our energy. Alright, so if you listen to this afterwards, or now, I'm about to begin, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say that a little bit later. A little glitch here and there tonight. Alright, let's begin. Let's tune in. If you have a question, you tune in to that question. Take that question in your mind right now. Or maybe you're just open for some guidance. Just tune in for a little bit and focus on the card. Also, if you need a little bit more time, you can pause the reading even while I'm live right now. This is the first one I will read, the second and the third. Alright, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. Alright, let's begin. Let's get started with the first one. You guys have the Siamese cat with the chariot. Love that energy. In combination with the chariot. It says, you may feel that you are trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking with the chariot. Wow, speaking about breaking free. So sometimes when we're going through a earthly experience, you know, something happens in our daily day-to-day life, something that was, you know, there a lot. We get disappointed, or we get confused, or we get sad, or, you know, heartbroken, or whatever. Sometimes our focus and like questions are unanswered. Sometimes our focus can go to the things that are here in the physical world and touch world, things you can work for, get money for, then buy. You know, it's like an ABC. It's like an earthly grounded thing, yet it isn't really grounding. But what they're saying is that be careful not to overly focus up on the material gain, because it's a continuous cycle. It won't give you that sense of satisfaction on a deep soul level. And every time you go around in that loop, every time you think this will make me happy, or this will be the thing, or when I have that, then I will be good, or then I will be satisfied, or then I'm just gonna be happy, or when I have this, or when that is over, you know. And every time you go around in that loop and you get it, and it's not giving you subconsciously, not always even conscious, but subconsciously, not the feeling that you were subconsciously longing for, or doing it for, or working for, you can become more and more into a negative spiral. And that has a lot to do with the subconscious. And so you become more numb and numb and more numb every time you go around in that cycle. And so they're saying about break free of negative thinking, break free of that you are not good enough the way you are, or that you have to have this for first before you're ready for that. It's about just embracing who you are right now in this moment and moving forward from that. And also like focusing up on the things that you have around you and that you are able to do and that you already have overcome and you already have done. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's not like, oh, now I'm just gonna think positively or whatever. It's like getting to the core of what's beneath it, going to look at the last goal or material thing that you wanted to attract into your life, or that you actually spared up money for, that you were doing. Like, what was your real intention with getting that? And I'm not asking you to tell me or whatever. I'm not telling you doing anything wrong. I'm just laying it out on the table. It's important that we detect certain cycles before we can really make that change and actually break free from it and feel so much better and lighter. Because I feel like this energy is, it looks like, you know, so beautiful, and the things and everything is just so perfect. Like, you know, Siamese cats are just, you know, so beautiful, so perfect, so elegant, so graceful, just everything so sweet. You know, but at the same time it feels very heavy. And it's not about adding anything, is what I'm hearing. It's not about the gain, it's about the release. You know, flying, moving up to the top isn't about gaining more weight, it's about releasing weight so you can move up, you know. So it's just, that's just what I'm channeling right now for this first deck. It's not that you're doing, like I said, like it's not like you're doing anything wrong or anything. It's just like, give yourself that space, give yourself that air to breathe, to understand that you're doing good, and that you can be proud of yourself, and that you it's and anything material cannot define the person that you are, or the cannot define how much you are worth as well. So that's an energy that I'm feeling, I'm sensing right now. Or that you are trying, like, really overly focus on your finances, and you forget like everything around you, that, you know, it's okay to also just take a break and to take a moment and to be in the moment and enjoy and laugh and focus on things that bring you joy, regardless if you have, you know, a lot of financial issues and that you should focus on and work with. It doesn't mean that you can only focus and work on that and then have no space at all for other things in your life, or feel like you're not worthy of it because you have troubles or whatever. Like, sometimes people feel guilty, you know. So, or other people feel guilty about it. You know, I'm just saying, like, that happens sometimes as well. So breaking through that cycle, breaking free and away from it, maybe actually selling certain things, releasing certain things in order to have that space to breathe in that fresh air again. So I'm just going to put that on the table, and you can take it in and how it resonates, of course. All right, let's move on to the second deck. Beautiful. We have the Hermit card combined with the ex, the experience card. It's one of my favorite, actually, and I love how these colors complement each other. It's just like they were always meant to find each other, you know. Let me see. It says, important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in a new direction that you know are right for you. So I feel like some of you are really subconsciously are already channeling that there might be some changes, or there might be certain things that are no longer satisfying to you or aren't in alignment with you the way they used to be, or the way you could tell yourself they were in alignment with you. It just might not really fit just as well as it used to. And they're saying that don't hesitate to move into new directions. Just listen, tune in, take some time to tune in and understand that this is a journey, and it's your journey. Your life is your journey. You decide where you go and when you move. And sometimes we get so caught up where we end up on other people's journeys and make it our own, but we always will move back at one point in our life into our own path, because that was us, you know, supposed to be walking it. And sometimes people join you on your journey because their pathway goes the same direction, but then if it goes up and splits ways, then allow it to happen. They're saying important changes that are coming into your life, they will require you to take action. So it's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's beautiful. It's your inner compass that will call to you. You see, when it comes to the birds, they don't have like a map where they have like, okay, over here, you know, above Paris, we need to go a little bit left and then right. No, it's like they intuitively know. They just have this instinct, this compass that they follow. They don't question it. They just follow it. It's like, no, I cannot do anything. It's like it's like, you know, taking me in. I need to go. And also, what I also find always so fascinating is that the birds can fly with one another in really, really big groups, and they never flap. You know, the wings never touch. It's just all synced. It's all in oneness. It's all in following that guidance, basically. And I think that that has a lot to do with your pathway as well. Just coming in alignment with that. And that deep purple color, it's so spiritual. This is such a spiritual color. It's like your divine knowledge and wisdom, and downgrading that energy and integrating that energy in those answers as well. All right, let's move on to the last one. That's beautiful. You have the hummingbird, you guys, deck number 3, together with the 10 of Wands. They say, you have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, a wedding, graduations, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. Beautiful. So after a long period of time of putting in hard work, putting in over hours and all of the things, you know, there will be a moment where you can reap the rewards and enjoy what you have built, enjoy what's coming in. It's a reason to celebrate and come together with those you love. But for others of you, it's like the end of a pregnancy, as the moon is full and her back is urged like a pregnant lady. You know, and so the cycle is coming to an end, and now a new one can begin, and one of celebration. You know, a part where you integrate other people into it. When it comes to pregnancy, a lot of people can be part of it, but if you're the one carrying the child, it's a journey between you and the baby, or babies. You know, sometimes it's plural, but that's the thing. It's like then when the baby is born, then it becomes a journey where you integrate other people. the father or the other mother, you know, the partner, or the grandmother and the grandfather and the aunts and the uncles and or the best friends, and you know, it's like other people join in on that journey with you in a new way, in a way where you don't have to carry all the load or all the kilos, you know, inside your belly, all the weight. You can share the weight, and that's an engine I'm feeling. If you have been focusing a lot on a project, now you come into a period where you can share with other people, and other people are actually capable of helping you with it. And for some of you, it's, you know, two, because I see two moons here. I don't know, it could be a second. All right, so it's just taste the sweetness of life, like having a period of time where you can embrace it again. And for others of you, it could be something you've been waiting for, working on for such a long time. So it can indicate, you know, mean different things for everyone. Like apply it to your own situation, but that's an energy that's coming in. And also the butterflies on the second deck, it just indicates like new a transformation is beginning, and but it's so close. It's not like you are just about to begin that inner search. It's about finding the answers, finding the clarity. That's something I was channeling already all day. It's like I feel it coming near, like the answers. But it could actually, right at the beginning, sorry, at the end of the new beginning, it can feel very cloudy. So just be conscious on that, you know, be with that. All right, so if you're watching this afterwards, this was my pick a card reading for tonight or today. Um, if you are here now, you're more than welcome to stay. I'm open for some personal readings right now, so I'm just going to see if anyone needs it right now, because I would love to do some readings, but let me see. I have to do this first. Yes, right, that's better. You're so welcome, Melody. I really enjoyed doing this one. Like I'm starting, like I'm feeling some new energy coming in the way I'm channeling, and so I'm, you know, just getting used to it right now. It's in the description box. It's through PayPal, and I'll put you on a list, and I can just instantly do a reading for you. I'm just going to tune in for a little bit, just double check some things. Sorry. One sec, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do three things at the same time. All right. I think it should work now. Yes. right. So how are you guys? How is the Sunday going so far? Well, that's good. I don't know what time it is over there. Here it is actually 10 to 11 at night, so. Oh, all right. Well, that's okay. That's not so bad. It's good to rest, you know. It's like even if you're not sleeping, you're just laying, you're also resting. It's also helpful to the body. All right, so I am going to see because I don't see uh, any readings coming in right now, so that's okay. That's only a good sign. It means no one needs it. You know, that's good. Well, that's normal right now, Melody, because, you know, the energy levels are just very low. And I don't know if you have, like, a lack of vitamin D, for example, like sunshine, because sunshine isn't so much at this time, of course. But also maybe some iron and things like that. Sometimes we, especially as you know, women, we can have like a lack of iron and we're just tired, but it actually is just because we're missing out on certain important vitamins and things like that. I've had my journey with those. But sometimes it's just because we're going through energy upgrades and then we just need to rest. And if your body says rest, that's totally fine. It's Sunday. It's supposed to be a rest day. You know? Just unwind and dine. Just relax. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Hi, Woman's Things. How are you doing? Yes. You know, that's the thing. It's not easy to get in all the vitamins and everything we need, but sometimes there are some major when it comes to like your energy levels, and yeah, once you like sort of commit to taking those and just double checking, like maybe it's good to look at your blood test to just see if you have any lack in any of your vitamins levels, and you might do, and that's actually really nice because then you have at least an answer, and so you can take a little bit extra, and so your energy level can at least become on such a surface where it doesn't drop below where you feel like, you know, that level of exhaustedness. Yes, of course, Woman Things. The information on how to get one tonight is in the description box from this video. Thank you. And then this I remember, I think it was like 7 months ago or something, 6 months ago. I had it as well, like very um severely actually. Um all right, Melody. That's not a problem. Like, I don't know if you use Super Chat, because that is also an option if you would you know, want to use that option. Hi, Brief Kenny. How are you doing? Well, actually, you know, like I said, like I had that actually very severe, and I was like so extremely exhausted, and I was like, okay, this is not normal anymore. I was like, do I have a burnout? What is going on with me? And then yeah, it did turn out that my iron was actually way too low. So it does have a major effect on your energy level. Is just insane how that works, but it works. And of course, I am actually a vegetarian, but I've been for a vegetarian for extremely long time, so I do need a little bit of extra supplements sometimes. But you know, yeah. Well, that's exactly how I felt. I fell asleep like walking the stairs. I was like, okay, this is not good. You know, this is not good. I need to get myself checked. So yes, it did turn out to be that, and ever since I've been taking, you know, the extra that I needed, and I'm just continuing to taking like the dose that I need, and it's been really working for me. But of course, first get it checked if that's actually what you need, obviously. But yeah, it depends. Right now, I my list is clear, so if you would do that right now over on PayPal, then yeah, I can do your reading, depending on how many people want a reading, because that's you know, depending on how long I will stay here, obviously. But if you do it now, Rivkani, then that's totally fine. Well, that's good. That is a beginning. I think it's so important to get as much vitamins and stuff out of your food, you know, and just those things that you maybe cannot get easily. For example, for me, it's not easy to get like a lot of iron in because, in fact, I'm a vegetarian, or the, you know, vitamin B12 and everything. I don't know how we end up in this conversation, but you know. um, so sometimes it's good to take an extra supplement or something, but of course, I once again like always gotta check first. Um, but yeah, that has really helped me. But already taking it like little by little, just switching some certain decisions for some healthier choices, and actually start to enjoy that as well. Also enjoy cooking, taking care of yourself. It's also forms of self-love and self-care, which has very positive effect on multiple areas of your life, not only your health, but also, you know, your level of self-confidence. It helps. Like if you really take the time to nurture yourself by a healthy meal, it does really help to like tell your subconscious like I'm worthy of this food, you know, I'm worthy of being taken care of, even if it's just by yourself first. So that's always good, even if it's just a little bit. A little change, it goes a long way. That depends. Which one? I have done it before, but it depends on the situation. And it's also, you know, Melody as well, like, you know, going outside, getting fresh air, all of the things that they say, they do really help. And especially when you don't do it for a long time. You don't get this fresh air, you don't go outside. You will definitely also notice the difference. All right, you guys. I will stay on for another couple minutes. And if I have no new people to my list, then I'm just gonna sign out for tonight and it's gonna upload. Oh, okay, you're almost done sending. All right, then I'll wait for your sending, of course. And I will be back this week as well. Like Sunday is always a chill day. But I did do the pick a card reading in the beginning. So yeah. When this uploads, then it will be there. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Melody. That is definitely a shock to the immune system as well. So definitely make sure that you are well rested and recovered. And even though, like, try to, when you are in bed and stuff, like, just try to open up the window every day, like, to get fresh air to come in. And especially in the bedroom is really important. But I think once you get out again and you start to get some fresh air, even though it is very rainy, it will always do something good for your energy level as well. But it's normal. Yeah. You sleep better as well if you allow the to get the fresh air coming in, the oxygen to come in into the bedroom. It really helps with your sleep. All right, thank you. I received your payment. Thank you so much. I'm going to put your name on the list right now. I'll just call you A. All right. I already got these two cards on your energy, so I'm gonna just lay them here. I'm gonna work with them in a bit. All right. Starting a business, launching. Ooh, that's so exciting. Right after Mercury goes direct. That's good. So many nerves and excitement. I've invested a lot into this, hoping for the best. All right. So your question is, what you would like me to read for? So, would you like me to read for your business, or is it any specific question you would like, or do you just want me to tune in for you? All right. All right, great. Let's tune in. So that's super exciting. Congratulations. You have the Death card to begin with. Good. Transformation period. Let's see. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Woo! I love that energy. Yes, you did. I already knew. They were already in the room. Let me tell you that. They were here. We're like, no, but we have this idea. We want you to go here. We want you. They're sending you. So, yeah, definitely very divinely guided. But I'm also sensing an energy that it did really definitely took walking away from something else, and to allow yourself to release some of that energy, because you got, we're caught up getting everything done in order to launch and to do all the things, and you probably have bumped into, the obstacles that come with that and beginning a new thing. So I do sense that there are certain emotions and things that come with that, and allow yourself to also rest and recuperate, to in order to have new energy to come in. All right. So if the energy in the beginning is a little slow, it's because they want you to sort of recharge from setting it all up. All right. So allow it to happen in divine timing. Don't overly focus on how it's doing in the beginning. Just focus on allowing things to happen in the way they're supposed to. Don't put too much pressure on it. That's what I'm hearing. Because more and more is going to start coming up. And once it starts rolling up, it starts rolling up really quickly. And you feel good and you see the results. And, the world with the Fool card as well, it just indicates that this is a new chapter in your life, a new beginning. But you're working through certain things. You're working through certain things with launching this. It's like you're stepping into a new role as well in your own life and the way you look at yourself and all of those things. So give yourself some space to integrate into this new beginning as well. That's what they're saying, like pretty loudly. You also have White Tara coming up. Is that you're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals as well. Let me see. Yes, my career, 14 years in education. Yes, allow it to come in. Wow, that is a big leap. But it's so exciting though. It's so exciting. And you've done so much beautiful things in those 14 years as well. And you deserve to have a new beginning, and you are. And that's why I'm saying, like, yes, you have invested a lot of time and energy, because I'm sensing that. And you're like, whew, do I still even want this at times? But it's like, no, keep going. We'll show you. Like, and so treat yourself well. Nurture yourself through this process just as much as you're nurturing your new baby, your business, So that will definitely do well. Okay, let's see what else. Here we have the King of Swords, Temperance in reverse. So it definitely needs a little bit more balance. It's about how do you deal with the unknown? How do you deal when something comes up and, your stress level might rise, and it's really not a big issue, but it's about showing you how do you deal with the unknown? Certain things you can foresee happening, and then you will find a solution, but not by completely burning yourself down. It's about keeping the balance of, if I can do it tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow. Because right now I feel like I just need a good meal. I need a shower. I need some time to think or to rest. And then tomorrow morning I'll pick it up. If you take that on, you will be a great leader as well. Because I do see leader energy at the same time. So you have the ability to make it work, but know exactly when to make decisions or when to make changes when it comes to this, or decisions more, on certain things, when you're intuitively tuned in. Because when you are in a Two of Swords energy, can we see it? Take time to ground yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles, you will always make the right decision. Like, when you ground into it, you will know that answer. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you will know. And to say the old must be released so the new can enter. So the beginning of this, the Two of Wands on the two. The Lovers as well. Don't make hasty decisions if you don't have all the facts. That's what I'm hearing. Because the Moon card showing up and then making the decisions with the Lovers card as well. I feel like even like old relationships or something like that, even with friendship or romantic relationships, they have even thought you things that you are integrating into this new business. Like, I don't know, certain skills or certain things that they taught about yourself. It's like it was all coming together for you to begin this new journey. So that's very exciting. And I feel like the 22 of the 2 of the 2022 it's sometimes it's the other way around, but it's 22nd of February. I feel that will be also an important date for you as well in moving forward, basically. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. That's what. Sorry, Ten of Cups is what I thought. So definitely loving this energy. I really, really do. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get one more card for you. One card, come on. Here we go. You have Krishna, devotion. I love the energy. Love your energy. Devotion. You definitely are devoted. And we have trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Wow, what a message. This has not shown up. I have to say, this one has not shown up in any of my readings yet. I don't have this deck for a long time, but I've used it in many readings already. This is really definitely a message. Wow. They say, I'm going to read it one more time. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You know, and then it says, you are loved unconditionally. Your commitment has been recognized. Your commitment, you have been committed to this. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. I love this. Please, you know, keep me up to date how everything is going. I'm super excited. I'm going to send you all the right energy for this, okay? But once again, remember when you're like doubting or whatever in the beginning, it's like, oh no, this is the moment that I'm supposed to be resting and surrendering, and it's okay, and all will be well, you know, and I'm just going to do whatever I can and focus on nurturing myself and resting, and then things will start rolling again. So that's just something I wanted to give you as a side note. Yes, it's Krishna. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, A, for letting me read for you. Truly appreciate it, and I'm super excited about it. You're so welcome. Okay, good. So I can turn her up right now. All right, you guys. Yes, definitely. Definitely was meant to be. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. I am going to sign off for tonight, guys. I just quickly want to check in. I have a pick a card reading at the beginning, so when this uploads, you can, you know, rewatch it and pick your own message for the collective right now. And I will be live again this week. Don't worry about it. You know, Sunday is always a little in between moment. So yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys' presence here, and I hope you will have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and you know, have a great week. If I don't see you, talk to you. I'm recording, by the way, the monthlies for February, so they will be up this week as well. So you can look forward to those. And I'm doing the individuality ones, like I'm doing them. Each and every single sign are getting in their own reading. So you are the one who hit it first, okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.